Look at these beautiful cotton coutures and fairy frosts. And, she's trying to hide, but I'm going to get her real quick. Everybody, this is Yvonne, owner of Heavenly Stitches here in Kingsport, Tennessee. Yvonne, I've offered everybody a beautiful shop tour of your shop. I don't think we should start at the back of the store, do you?
Yeah, I agree.
Here we are outside of Heavenly Stitches, Kingsport, Tennessee, getting ready to have a wonderful time. Trunk show, party central. This place is happening. Okay, there she is, just like we promised. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Okay, Yvonne, I'm going to put you on the spot. Would you like to give everybody at home a wonderful tour of your store here in Tennessee?
I would love to.
Fantastic. Okay, so where shall we start?
All right, let's just start here. This is we have all of our machines up front, so we are a brother dealer and a baby lock dealer, and recently a handy quilter dealer also.
Ooh.
So, yes. So, this is our machines. Then over here, accessories, of course, and then we've also done a lot of scan and cut classes, the brother scan and cut machines, and so we have a nice supply of vinyl, and we have samples of shirts with the different vinyl and the techniques. And
I haven't seen this yet in Quilt Shop. I mean, I know the brother scan and cut, but what a neat idea for both product display, but also the creativity behind that.
And we have these little tags underneath. This is the different types of the vinyl and the instructions on how to apply it, so they can take a picture of it and they'll have that at home to help.
So is this going to kind of take off like scrapbooking did, do you think, for a while?
Yes, it's been very popular. One thing we are seeing now is that more sublimation is coming about now. So, but we've enjoyed it, and if you see the quilt hanging here, that is just fabric that was cut totally on the scan and cut, and just
this one?
Yes.
That's all fussy cut around all the little appliques?
Exactly.
How did you get it fussy cut with scan and cut like that?
Well, you go in and you draw around it on the back of the light box.
Right.
And then it will pick that up and just cut that out. And see how nice and neat and perfect it did? I mean, it just...
You can barely see the chameleon hidden in there. Very well done. Very well done.
Yes.
That is great. That is fun.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not do any more video. Let's just play with the scan and cut for a while.
There you go. There you go. It's fun. It really is. So.
Great.
And then this is one of our long arm machines here. This is the Baby Lock Regalia. And then we have a handy quilter Simply 16 sitting there.
And I will apologize, but not intentionally, to the folks at home. It's loud in your store because it's busy in your store. We never apologize about a busy quilt shop.
We do not.
No, so
We
remember,
love it.
always supporting our local shop. So I hope
Exactly.
everybody can hear what Yvonne's saying. There's a lot of folks at the counter right now.
Yes.
And
But we
that's
appreciate it very much. So we have our quilt patterns and magnetic hoops and different things for our embroidery machines here, our luggage. And then we have all of our books down through here. And then we start with, we got stabilizers. And then this first roll of fabric is more seasonal, some kids things, Easter, Halloween, different things like that. And we keep all of our panels. We have a panel sample hanging up of all of our different panels, and we number them. We've got them pre-cut so that they can just tell us which one they want when we go to the drawer and pull it for them.
But that saves a lot of time at the counter.
It does a
Yeah.
lot of time. We found that was very helpful for us. Okay, and then, hey ladies, hello, how y'all doing? Good. I have your seats reserved in the back for you.
Thank
Hello.
you.
This is some friends that come up from Knoxville to see you today.
Wonderful.
Okay?
Great. Well, we got them on video. They didn't wave, so their release forms aren't officially signed, but we'll still edit them in there anyways, of
Yeah,
course.
they'll love it. They'll love it.
Great.
And so then our fabrics are by manufacturer. We got all patriotic right here, but then we start with the A's and go through. This is how we organize.
Oh,
our
interesting.
fabric.
Okay, so by brand.
Exactly. And then the collections are together within the brand. So,
Oh, very neat
okay.
idea.
Yeah.
Can we visit the M shelves?
Yeah.
Or did you pull it all off for the back table
well,
there?
we did pull a lot of
Right,
it off
right,
for
I
the
bet.
table. Yes,
I
I
bet.
did. So okay.
Great.
All right, and then we have pre-cuts here, And we got them all up here. Jelly rolls, layer cakes, and charm packs and so forth and everything. And machine needles right here where we can get to them real quick.
Oh, Yvonne, I've got a quiz question for you. How often should a quilter change their needle?
After every project.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Yes.
You know, I used to sell machines based on the fact you could get a free sewing machine with a replacement needle.
There you go. Yeah.
Come in and buy a $2,500 needle, and I'll give you a sewing machine with it.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
So
but the nice thing is I've already installed it correctly, you know, and so you don't have to worry about getting that flat side in the right location. Exactly.
So.
Oh, wonderful.
So there's more panels and fabric and so forth.
Wow, you've got a lot of cloth.
Yeah, we probably got over 6,700 bolts of fabric in the store. So
Wonderful.
yes.
That's great.
Gotcha. And then of course you can see we got samples around also. And then up at the corner there is all of our embroidery thread and our cotton threads and so forth, and serger threads. And then we start with our notions wall here. So we are a big seller of creative grids, and one of our most popular and best-selling right now is Quilter Select rulers and products. They're wonderful.
Is that the one from Alex Anderson works with?
Exactly, it is.
Yeah, I sure like her products. And she's a wonderful gal.
Yes, she is, and they're great products. So
Cool, and your customers are really enjoying them too?
Oh, they love them.
Fantastic.
And we have a lot of them that has come back and bought every one of them. They replace all their older rulers and so forth.
Alex, I know you watch all of my videos, so there you go. There's your plug for the day.
There you go.
Thanks to Yvonne.
Great.
Yeah.
And then, of course, here, and then we have fat quarters here, pre-cut for everyone. Lots of notions and so forth.
Oh, Yvonne, I'm going to point out real quick to a brand new viewer out there that may not be a quilter, a fat quarter is not only a body part, but also a cut of fabric known as 18 inches by 22. Folded beautifully and grab and go.
Exactly.
Now, the other thing about fat quarters is they're best stored on your shelf, not cut into. You just purchase them, right, and you keep them in your stash so that you have a library of what you also bought by the bolt.
There you go. There you go. Wonderful. Yes. They're fun. They really are. So.
I'm laughing too much. I'm shaking the camera today.
Gotcha. So,
Wonderful.
Okay.
Great. All right.
We have a batik row. All of our batiks are here together.
I do love batiks.
Yes, they're beautiful. And then we have blenders here. All down through here is all blenders.
And blenders are what I may refer to as basics?
Yes,
Same thing?
they are.
Gotcha.
And we've got all of these pretty much have some kind of texture dimension to them. Right?
Now, one of the reasons that basics are so important, and I actually spotted this when I first walked into the shop, there was a customer at the other side of the counter. She had her quilt with her. Now, she was probably matching some sort of binding, maybe looking for some sashings or something like that. She brought it into the shop to go through the walls, but a lot of times it's the basics, it's the solids, it's the micro prints that you always hear me talking about. It brings life to the rest of your design.
does, yes.
So this is why we need our local quilt shops. You can't match that well to the internet. I love the internet, but I really love my local quilt shops. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then we have interfacings and so forth, and then our solid wall. And I got a lot of those pulled out over here.
Right. We got a good shot of that.
So, and then we have some flannels. We don't sell a ton of flannels because of East Tennessee, but we do have some, especially if we get some really cute baby flannels in. And so
Now,
forth.
East Tennessee, is it normally warmer here? Because I think I flew into a weird cold spell.
You
It was
did.
like 30 degrees and snowing
Yes,
yesterday. It was 80 in
yes.
California when I left. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. We're celebrating dogwood winter right now.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
But normally, most of the time, this time of year, we're in short sleeves. And last week, we had people running around in shorts. So,
Of course.
you know,
Yep.
so yes.
I just walked by and it looks like it's the Leaning Tower of Singer. It's not. I've never seen this machine before, but look at the angle on that.
Yes.
This is the fun part about visiting stores. Look at this. This must be. You have a repair center.
We do, and these are all machines ready to be picked up.
Gotcha.
Here,
Gotcha.
and we Jason has actually run out of room in his area.
Right.
So we've had to pull him over here.
But he's a good tech, right?
He's
30 years
very
experience,
good.
is that what I heard?
Exactly, he does. And
What a blessing.
And he is a fantastic tech, and we have people from all over other states coming here for him to service their machines and so forth.
That
So
brings me to quiz question number 2, Yvonne. How often should a customer have their sewing machine serviced?
they should have it at least every year to year and a half,
I totally
depending
agree
on
with that,
how much you use your machine. So usually, because what people don't understand sometimes is that even though they think they don't use it a lot, but if they leave it sitting, your gears kind of can dry up and so forth. And so keeping it serviced and keeps all that stuff lubricated and working well for you for many years.
Yes,
So,
from my years as a mechanic for FOF sewing machines, I will tell you the worst thing to do for your sewing machine is not use it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. Keep it running.
Yes.
If nothing else, just a couple hours a week. It's the prescription from the doctor.
There you go. It sounds great. So sounds good.
Yeah, wonderful. And then back here, I guess, is where we started the video, but
Yes.
this is your wonderful event space. And that's where we're going to be doing our wonderful trunk show in a few minutes. And the folks are starting to line up. That was exciting. But
Yes.
so how often do you do classes?
Well, we are really kind of really getting back into it from COVID, but we have Embroidery Club every month. We have an Embroidery Club every month. We had that this morning before you got here.
Right.
And then we have Heavenly Stitchers that meets the first Friday of every month, and that's just anybody that wants to come and bring their projects and work on, so a time for socializing and
Perfect, kind of an open sale.
Work on their projects and so forth. And every little bit they do a charity quilt also. Okay.
Wonderful.
Then we have, just depending on educators and so forth, we have a smocking class coming up, some new paper piecing classes coming up, the Lone Star quilt class coming up. We had a Floriani event a couple of weeks ago, and then we have a Kimberbill event coming up in June and so forth. So it just kind of depends. We got a beginning sewing going on right now also. So in our beginning sewing class, we do from about age 8 up. So normally, a lot of times we have children and adults in that class. So it's very good, and they love it. So
That is great.
It's good, yes.
That is great. And I understand some of your events are both in person and virtual at the same time. So those are folks that aren't quite able to get this far or not comfortable yet with COVID and some of those things. We know we've all been through a couple of years of changes.
Exactly.
And I'm pretty excited to see the amount of people that are here comfortable to socialize again together. It's really important that we socialize together, don't you think?
It really is. It makes a huge difference. So,
Absolutely.
So yes, for sure.
Fantastic. All right. Well, here I come to say goodbye to everybody. So I'm going to come on over here, steal another camera time, get in for one last hug, and say thank you so much for including me and welcoming me in your shop. The warm welcome I received when I walked in is exactly why all of us quilters hang out. It is so fun to be part of this textile industry, and thank you for letting me come all the way to Tennessee and tell my story.
So much.
All right, everybody. We'll see you in another video real soon. If you're ever anywhere near Kingsport, Tennessee, please come and visit Yvonne. Tell everybody at the shop, Heavenly Stitches, that Rob says hello, and you'll get a hug like this. Awesome.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Wow, you are still there. Thanks for sticking with me till the end of the video. I know, I get a little long-winded sometimes. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you check out a few of the other ones we've created. I think they're terrific. And of course, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified. I don't want you to miss a moment of the fun. Stay safe and happy sewing.